After the mighty Moses passed away, a new leader rose to guide the Israelites. His name was Joshua, and God himself chose him for a monumental task, to lead the people into the promised land of Canaan. This wasn't just any piece of land, but it was also occupied by powerful enemies and fortified cities. The journey ahead would test their faith, courage, and obedience in ways they could never imagine. Joshua's first move was a strategic one. He sent 2 spies into the formidable city of Jericho, the first major obstacle in their path. A woman named Rahab, living within the city walls, recognized the power of the God of Israel. She hid the spies from the king's soldiers and helped them escape. In return for her bravery, the spies promised that she and her entire family would be spared when the city fell. All she had to do was hang a scarlet cord from her window, a symbol of faith and a beacon of hope amidst the coming storm. With the spies safely returned, it was time for the entire nation to move. They came to the banks of the Jordan River, which was overflowing from the spring floods. It seemed impossible to cross. But Joshua instructed the priests to carry the Ark of the Covenant, the sacred symbol of God's presence, and step into the water. As their feet touched the river's edge, a miracle unfolded. The waters upstream piled up in a heap, and the riverbed dried up before them. The entire nation of Israel walked across on dry ground, a powerful sign that God was with them, just as he had been with Moses at the Red Sea. Now, for 6 days, the Israelite army, led by the priests carrying the ark, was to march around the city once in complete silence. On the 7th day, they were to march around it 7 times. It must have seemed strange, but they obeyed. On that final day, as the sound of the trumpets and the unified shout of the people echoed through the valley, the great walls of Jericho crumbled and fell flat. Joshua led the Israelites in a series of brilliant military campaigns, conquering city after city throughout the land of Canaan. From the central highlands to the southern deserts and the northern mountains, it was a long and difficult struggle, but with God's guidance and Joshua's leadership. Years passed, and Joshua grew old. He had seen God's faithfulness firsthand, from the parting of the Jordan to the fall of Jericho and the conquest of Canaan. Before he died, he gathered all the leaders of Israel for one final address. He reminded them of everything God had done for them, how he had fought their battles and given them a land they did not have to work for. Then he laid down a challenge that echoes through the ages. Choose for yourselves this day whom you will serve. As for him and his household, he declared they would serve the Lord. Joshua's life stands as a powerful testament to courage, faith, and the incredible things that can be accomplished when we follow God's call. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more.